respected sister, A. Anita, teachers, parents. We are delighted to welcome you all to our first ever virtual science exhibition. It's only because of parents and teachers' cooperation and guidance that we have been able to put this virtual exhibition together. In this exhibition, you will find models, PowerPoint presentation, and experiments conducted by the students. The goal of this exhibition is to encourage students to think creatively and to promote among them an interest in science. I hope that this science exhibition will interest you all.
Hi everyone, today we're going to do a research experiment. I have 2 glasses of water. I put the egg in the first one. It sinks. Now I'm going to do salt in the next one. Then I'm going to mix. Stir, 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 stir. Stir, stir, stir. Then I put the egg in the second one. It floats. Do you know why? Because the salt increases the intensity of the water.
I'm Masuba and I'll be doing my experiments on capillary action. We will take 2 glasses of water, paper towel and marker. Now we will color both sides with red. We will dip this in the water. You can see now the color is joining together. This is due to capillary action.
Morning everyone. My experiment is on air pressure. Now take a glass with full of water and take a cardboard and put cardboard on the glass and do upside down and remove your hand slowly and see this is not falling because of air pressure. Thank you.
My name is Shani Villarai. This is a COVID-19 germ assimilation experiment. Here I have a bowl of black pepper mixed in water, which acts like germs. When I dip my finger in, germs are sticking to my finger. Now I will dip my finger in soap. Let's see what happens. Oh wow! The germs are not sticking to my finger anymore. They are running away. So to keep our hands free from germs, we need to wash our hands with soap. Let us all keep the germs away and stay safe from COVID-19 virus. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Inaya Joy Pradhan. I'm in class 2A. I have with me a boat with a balloon. With these, I'll show you some properties of air. We cannot see air around us, but air takes up space and gives shape to things. When I blew into the balloon, air filled it and gave it shape. Air also exerts pressure and helps move things. Now when I put my boat into the water, the air inside escapes and exerts pressure and will push my boat forward.
Thank you.
everyone, my name is Avina Sharai from class 2A. Today I'm going to show you an experiment of air. This experiment shows us that air occupies space. First, we need a bowl of water. Second, we need an empty glass. Third, we need some tissue papers and a towel to wipe our hands. First, we need 2 tissue papers. Now we have to put them in the glass properly. Now we have to put the glass in the water for 5 seconds. And 5 seconds again. We have to wipe our hands so the tissue don't get wet. See, the tissue isn't wet. Why isn't the tissue wet? That's a good question. Because air occupies space. If there wasn't space in the glass, the tissues will get wet. Thank you.
Today I would like to talk about the different types of houses. Houses protect us from all sorts of danger, such as heat, cold, rain, thieves, and wild animals. It gives us shelter and keeps us warm and safe. Mainly, there are 2 types of houses. They are Pakka house and Kacha house. Pakka or permanent houses are made up of bricks, cement, stone, sand, and iron rods. They are found in cities and towns and are built very strong. For example, building. Kacha or temporary houses are made up of mud, straw, leaves, and wood. They are found in villages and are not very strong. For example, mud house. Tent is made of thick canvas cloth and are mostly found in deserts. Boat houses are made up of wood and floats on water. This type of houses are found in places like Kashmir and Kerala. Igloo is made up of snow and are mostly found in extreme cold regions. Caravans are built on wheels and can be taken to any places.
Today, I'm going to present a science project on balanced diet. So let's begin. Firstly, let me tell you what is a balanced diet. A balanced diet is one that contains ample amount of nutrients. A healthful balanced diet includes food from 5 major groups: greens, fruits, vegetables, protein, and dairy. These food contains carbohydrate, which gives us energy. Fruits and vegetables are rich in vitamins and minerals. Proteins are called building blocks. Dairy products are rich in calcium, which keeps our bones strong. Besides, we should also drink at least 8 glasses of water per day. So, if our daily diet lacks all these nutrients, we suffer from malnutrition. Last but not least, let us all start adopting a healthy lifestyle by consuming a balanced diet as we are what we eat. Good morning. My name is Vanshika Bhandari from class 3C, and today I am presenting on water pollution. Water pollution is a great ban for nature as well as humanity. Water pollution degrades the quality of the water in the water bodies. The chemical content in the river water is consumed by the aquatic animals, affecting the food chain. Direct disposal of the fertilizers, industrial waste, sewage waste, and domestic waste makes the river water toxic. Water pollution can cause many serious diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, and even poisoning. If water pollution is not checked from now, it will result in the extinction of life. Water conservation is more important than food for us.
Today, I am going to tell about the invention of the wheel. The invention of the wheel was made during 6000 BC to 3500 BC
by the ancient people. They used wheels in a different way. Later on, various changes were made in the use of wheels. Robert William Thomson invented a pneumatic tire or rubber wheel using compressive air. As we can see, the world has been completely transformed by the invention of the wheel. Every aspect of our life involves a wheel of some kind, which is why many people consider the wheel to be the most important invention mankind has ever seen. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nirvidi Rai. Today, I am presenting on the topic our Earth. So, this is our planet Earth. The exact shape of the Earth is round or spherical. It is a large ball made up of rock, soil, and water. It is also called the blue planet because of the maximum availability of water when we look from the space. And it is the only planet where life exists and we live in our planet Earth. The Earth rotates on its own axis. It takes 24 hours and it causes day and night. The Earth also revolves around the sun and it takes 365 days to complete. That time it causes seasons, months and weeks. Thank you.
Good morning, Reverend Sister Anita, my dear teachers and my dear friends. I am Meeda Chetri from class 3B and today's topic for the presentation is living and non-living things. Our world is made up of both living and non-living things. Living things live, grow, breathe, need food, feel and reproduce. All living things move on their own, such as plants, animals, birds, insects and human beings. Things which do not have life are called non-living things. They do not move and most of them are man-made, such as chairs, tables, cars, bat and ball. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I am Numansu Suppa from class 2C. Today I am going to show my project on the topic soil. Soil is the layer of material on the earth's surface. It is a natural resource consisting of weather and organic material, air and water. Uses of soil. It is used in agriculture. It is used for making earthen utensils. It is used to build structures like roads and houses. It provides shelter to many animals and insects. Life is supported by soil. Have a healthy and happy life by protecting the soil under us. Thank you.
Endangered animals. This is a one-horned rhinoceros. There are a lot of animals that are endangered in India. One-horned rhinoceros is one of them. The great Indian rhinoceros, also called as one-horned rhinoceros, which is found in India. It is found in the foothills of northeastern India. The Indian rhino has a single black horn, which is present in both male and female species. The scientific name for the Indian rhinos is Rhinoceros unicornis. They are herbivorous animals. They live across the fertile plain where there is a lot of tall grasses. They use their horns to dig flowers, birds, berries and roots. Humans are the biggest threat to the Indian rhinos as they have been killed for their horns. That's why we should never kill any animals. Thank you.
Good morning, Reverend Sister Anita, teachers and my dear friends. I am Yoshanama from class 3B. Today I'm going to explain about solar eclipse. The Earth experiences two types of eclipse.
eclipses, solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. The topic I have chosen is solar eclipse. Solar eclipse occurs when the moon blocks the sunlight falling on the earth by coming in between the sun and the earth. Since no light reaches the earth, it becomes dark. It may last only for a few minutes. We must not see the sun with naked eyes during a solar eclipse, as it can harm our eyes. Thank you.
Hello, I am Anandini Evelyn Kamal. Today I will talk about one of the endangered species, the leatherback turtle. What are leatherback turtles? Well, leatherbacks are one of the 7 species of marine turtles. The leatherback is the only turtle that lacks a bony shell and has leather-like flexible carcass. That is what gives it its name. The leatherback is the largest of all living turtles. The average adult measures 5 to 6 meters and weighs 270 to 360 kg. This underwater giant is on the brink. The Pacific population of leatherbacks has suffered most over 20 years. As few as 2,300 adult females now remain, making the leatherback the world's most endangered marine turtle. Why are leatherbacks endangered? Leatherbacks are listed as critically endangered on the IUCN's Red List and are already facing a number of threats like accidental capture by fisheries, coastal development, and mistaken consumption of plastic debris. They are slaughtered for their meat, eggs, and skin. They also suffer from illegal poaching and climate change. How can we help? We can do few things to make a difference. First, we can clean their oceans. Second, we can support turtle hatching. And third, we can always carry reusable water bottles and bags. And fourth, keep nesting places dark and safe for leatherbacks. Let's work together and save this unique turtle. Together we can.
Hello everyone, I am Anahita from class 3C. The topic for my presentation is storing rainwater. At this time of global warming, water scarcity is becoming a serious problem. That's why we need to store the rainwater. During the rainy season, the rainwater can be collected at the rooftop of the house. Then the water is taken to the filter where the impurities are removed. Then the clean water goes to the tank and recharges the groundwater. Later, we use the water for household work. That way, we can save the fresh water. Thank you.
Good morning, teachers and my friends. I, Isha Tiwari of class 4A, am presenting a PPT on food preservation. In the introduction, we see that why it is important to preserve food from spoilage. Here we give the definition of food preservation and some methods of food preservation. In this slide, we describe food spoilage. Here we see that it is natural for food to get spoiled over time. Here we show in a simple way how food preservation is done. In this slide, we explain the need to preserve food. Here we give some old as well as modern techniques of food preservation. We now discuss these techniques in short. We begin with the traditional techniques. Some of these methods are in since use of prehistoric times, like boiling and burial, canning, cooling, drying, fermentation, heating, gelling, pickling, salting, sugaring. We now describe the modern techniques These techniques of food preservation were developed in research laboratory for commercial application, such as pasteurization and vacuum packing, radiation, food preservatives, modified atmosphere, biopreservation. Here we have our references. And now we have a fun fact. Thank you.
Hello friends, I am Changurum from class 4A and today I am going to introduce you my science activity on components of food. Food contains special substance called nutrients. They are carbohydrates, fats, protein, vitamins and minerals. Carbohydrates give us energy to perform various activities such as playing, dancing, singing, etc. Rice, wheat and banana contains carbohydrates. Fats are also known as energy-giving nutrients. Oil, almonds, cashew and groundnuts contain fats. Protein is also called bodybuilding nutrients. It helps us to grow. Pulses, egg, cheese, fish and meat contain protein. Vitamins are also known as protective nutrients. Fresh vegetables and fresh fruit contains vitamins. There are 6 types of vitamins: vitamin A, B, C, D, E and K. Minerals are important for our body. Fresh fruits, vegetables and milk contains minerals. Besides this, I want to tell you water and fiber is also important for our body. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Aruhi Sharma. I am from class 4B. Today I am going to show you the life cycle of a frog. A female frog lays hundreds of eggs at a time in a pond or a lake. These clusters of eggs are called spawns. They are covered with a jelly-like substance to keep them safe. The young ones of a frog is called a tadpole. It is like a fish and has a long tail. After 5 weeks, the tadpole loses its tail and grows its organs and limbs. You can see this one. It has 4 legs. In about 11 weeks, it transforms into a fully developed frog. Like you can see this one. It is a fully developed frog. Thank you so much.
My name is Gramanchan Lama. I am in class 4B. So today I am going to show you a science experiment on the water cycle. So I'll need 2 glass bowls, some salt, some hot water, plastic wrapper and some ice. I'll put the hot water in the bigger glass bowl. Now I'll put some salt in it. I'll mix it. Now I'll put the smaller glass bowl. The water represents as the sea and then the smaller glass bowl represents as the empty land. Now I'll cover it with the plastic wrapper. Now I'll put some ice on the top. Now this represents as the sky and then this represents as the cold atmosphere. The process by which water changes into water vapor is called evaporation. The process by which water changes into water vapor on cooling is called condensation. When the water droplets become very heavy, they fall as rain, hail or snow on the earth. This is called precipitation. Now let's wait for a while. Now this is the result. See, can you see? There is some little water in the smaller glass bowl. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hazel Mata from class 4C. Today I am going to show you an experiment on the process of digestion. For this experiment, we need a strainer, a tumbler and a Ziploc bag. I have taken some food in crush form. Here, the Ziploc bag will act as our stomach. I will put the food into the Ziploc bag.
I will add some water and some milk. In the stomach, the food is crushed and squeezed. From the stomach, the food passes into the small intestine. Here, the strainer will act as a small intestine and the tumbler will act as our body. I will pour all the contents into the tumbler. Now, in the tumbler remains the absorbed food and in the strainer remains the undigested food which passes through the large intestine and finally the waste material is excreted through anus. Thank you.
Hello, it's me Kavyanjali Potter from class 4C. Today I'm going to show an experiment on water filtration. How dirty water is filtered into clear water. The materials required are an empty liter bottle, cut it into 2 halves, place it upside down. Place cotton, sand, charcoal, gravels and pebbles in layers. Pour dirty water in the bottle. We observe that gravels and pebbles filter large sediments. Charcoal absorbs the impurities. Sand filters out the impurities. Hence, clear water is on its way. But it's not suitable for drinking. For drinking, we have to boil the water. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pasai Nanshin Sherpa, class 4C, roll number 26. Today I'm going to present a model, the layers of tooth. The topic is teeth and digestion. This is pulp. Pulp supplies nutrients to the tooth. Dentine. It is the function of dentine is to support the enamel. It is the hardest substance in our body. It protects the tooth from the wear and tear of chewing. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Garima Pradhan, class 4C. Today I am presenting a PowerPoint on the topic of water pollution. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is me Yangchin Sherpa from class 5A and I am going to show you an experiment on some soluble and insoluble substances. For the experiment, the ingredients needed are pulses, salt, milk, mud, oil, tea leaves and water. Add pulses to the water and stir. The pulses cannot dissolve. The pulses stay at the bottom. Thus, the pulses are insoluble. Add salt to the water and stir. It can dissolve. Thus, the salt is soluble. Add milk to the water and stir. The milk can dissolve. Thus, the milk is soluble. Add mud to the water and stir. The color changes, but the mud cannot dissolve. Thus, the mud is insoluble. Add oil to the water and stir. As oil is light in weight, it floats on top. It cannot dissolve. Thus, the oil is insoluble. Add tea leaves to the water and stir. The color changes, but tea leaves cannot dissolve. Thus, tea leaves are insoluble. Salt and milk are soluble. Oil, tea leaves, mud and pulses are insoluble. Finally,
Hello everyone.
My name is Yankidonma Bakrin. I'm from class 5A, and today I'll be doing a science experiment to show how we can remove insoluble impurities from water by the process of sedimentation, decantation, and filtration. Materials required are a glass filled with water, mud, 3 empty glasses, a strainer, cloth or handkerchief. Sedimentation. The process of sedimentation is carried out by putting some mud in a glass filled with water and waiting for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, we see that the mud particles have settled down. Decantation. In this process, we pour the water into another glass without disturbing the mud particles. Filtration using a strainer. Here we filter the water using a strainer to remove further mud particles left out by decantation. Filtration using a cloth or handkerchief. Here we filter the water by covering the mouth of the glass using a cloth. As you can see, the water is slowly being filled into the glass. Observation. During sedimentation, the mud particles settle down. During decantation, the mud particles are removed. And after filtration, the water is much clearer than before. Thank you everyone for watching.
Hello everyone, my name is Sanitha Darnal and I am doing an experiment to show that air exerts pressure from upward direction. First, take a cardboard and a glass of water and cover its mouth with the cardboard. Now press the cardboard and turn the glass upside down. Now remove your hand. Once we remove our hand, the cardboard does not fall. This is because the water and the cardboard are held up by the upward pressure of air. This proves that the air exerts pressure from all directions. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Sampada Pradhan from class 5B. Today I am going to show you an experiment which proves that air exerts pressure in the downward direction. For that, we need an empty bottle like this and make a small hole on the bottom of the bottle. And we need to close the hole with the help of a thumb and fill in the bottle with water. And close the bottle with the cap. Now remove the thumb. What do we observe? We observe that the water is not coming out from the hole. But when we open the cap, the water is flowing out of the hole. And when we close it again, the water stops coming out. And when we open it, the water starts flowing again. This shows that the air exerts pressure in the downward direction. Thank you.
Welcome, I'm Darshika Sharma from class 5B and today I'm going to perform an interesting experiment to prove that air exerts pressure. And for this experiment we need certain things like balloon, bottle, straw, glass and colored water. First I've made a hole on this bottle and now I'm going to insert this straw into it. After inserting the straw into the bottle, I fill this bottle with colored water and now I am going to blow this balloon. While doing so, we have to hold the neck of the balloon with our fingertips. After carefully placing the balloon on the neck of this bottle, I am slowly releasing it. See, water is coming out of this bottle making a wonderful water fountain. This is because air in the balloon creates pressure in the bottle and the air pushes the water out. This is because air exerts pressure. I hope you liked the experiment. Thank you.
My name is Kinsha Chetri from class 5C. Today, my science experiment is on characteristics of a shadow. For that experiment, I will use a whiteboard, a camel soft toy, and a torchlight.
when I will switch on my torchlight, we could see the shadow formed on this whiteboard. On this position, when I will show my torchlight in another direction, then we could not see the shadow formed on this whiteboard. And when I remove this object, then also we could not see the shadow formed on this whiteboard. And when I bring my torchlight nearer to the object, the size of the shadow becomes larger. And when I bring my torchlight further away from the object, then the size of the shadow becomes smaller. The color of the shadow is always black. Thank you.
Respected teachers and my dear friends, I am Avani Pradhan and today I am going to present an experiment to prove that light travels in a straight line. For this experiment, I used 2 rectangular cardboards with equal holes in it, a large cardboard which acts as a wall, and a flashlight as a source of light. So now let's begin with this experiment. If I switch the flashlight on, are we able to see the light on the black wall? Yes, that's because here light is traveling in a straight line and it is visible on the black wall. Now let's see what happens if we displace one of the cardboards. Are we still able to see the light on the wall? No, that's because this cardboard is blocking the path of the light and it is not visible on the black wall. If light had the ability to bend, then it would be visible on the wall. But here it is not. Hence, this experiment proves that light travels in a straight line. Thank you.